anyway.
They're not walking around the Olympics being like, I brought my rock from home.
This
is my favorite rock that I've ever thrown with. It's a great rock.
It is.
It's a great rock.
Oh, fuck you can't even sing.
So then what do I do with it?
Well, everything is going to be telling you to leave it in there, and you're going to want to fight those urges. You're going to have to take it out, let the little guy rest. It's getting hot in there. Oh, hey, let's chug some boots and talk about the minutes. I'm Tyler Gambino.
I'm Dylan Lyles.
This is Beers, Boots, and Suits.
Baby, I like it raw. Yeah, baby, I like it
Cheers.
raw. Oh, baby, I like it raw. Yeah, baby, I like it raw. Shimmy, shimmy, y'all, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah. Give me the mic so I can take it away. Off on the natural charge, bon voyage. Yeah, from the home.
That was easy.
Beats on the score. Rain on the holidays, just like bomb. Don't even touch my skin. You got a
beer.
killer bee, and he ain't for the kill now. Chop that down, pass it all around. Lyrics get hard quick. What the hell happened?
So what is a sport?
I'd say a sport is two groups of people, or two people, going against each other in a competitive physical activity with a clear outcome of a win.
Okay, so like a scoring system.
That still only counts as one.
Yes, 100% there are scores involved in all sports. So here, we have Googled the definition of a sport. An activity involving a physical exertion and skill in which an individual or team competes against another or others for entertainment.
All right, sounds pretty good. In my opinion, you have to have some level of adaptation, some level of changing what you're doing into the other entity to change your strategy to combat their strategy.
The adaptation in that exact moment, because you could adapt earlier, you could have studied routines and moves. Just like, you know how whenever gymnasts in the Olympics will do the box vault, whenever they do the box vault, is going to attempt this one specific twist. And this, at its perfection, scores a 9.7. However, they've tried to do other ones where this, at its perfection, its difficulty is higher, will score a 10. If they pull it off absolutely perfectly, no flaws whatsoever, of course.
So if person A goes in, hits some shit, and makes a 9.8, and I've already told the judges that I'm going in for something that at its best gives me a 9.7, I don't get to suddenly change that.
Then maybe you have to adapt and you say, hey, actually, I have to go for the possible score of getting a 9.8 with this perfect landing.
So can you do box vaulting by yourself?
Well,
Yes.
that's right.
Can you get scored by yourself? Yes, people will score you. But you're not going against someone else, so therefore it cannot be a sport at that time. Or like running doesn't have. I'm doing my personal best every time. If I'm gonna sprint, I'm gonna sprint as fast as I fucking can every time. There's no change of it.
Sort of point where you draw that line and say, okay, once we put you on the spot, show us the skill you have. Now that everyone is watching you, show us what you can do.
If we're both walking around and we see a couple of rocks, and we're like, I bet I can throw this rock farther than you. And we both throw a rock? Like, is that a sport? Because we're both exerting physical energy. There's some sort of a skill to it in learning how to throw and launch it farther. But there's no adaptation. It doesn't matter how far you throw your rock. If I throw my fart... Wow.
If I throw my fart...
If I throw my rock farther than you, I win.
It is.
It's a great rock.
It's super aerodynamic.
People are gonna love it and keep the Mexicans out. It's a good rock. We're gonna use it in the wall. Everyone around me says it's the best rock, and we're all about the rock. And I'm not talking about Dwayne Johnson, although he is the best rock.
You know damn well you can't beat the Rock.
All right. So in conclusion, if you're going to be a sport, there needs to be a level of adaptation.
If you're going to be a sport.
Fine. In conclusion, my opinion is if it's a sport, it has to have a level of adaptation, and there has to be a secondary entity that you're playing against.
I guess that makes a little bit of sense. Because otherwise, it's just you doing your own thing and measuring your own time. Well, hey, this has been Beers, Boots, and Suits. I'm Tyler Gambino.
I'm Dylan Lyles.
And you know what? Join us next time, and we'll discuss some stupider shit. All day, every day, go for glory. Hands down. What else are you gonna do?